So, hello everyone. Today we will discuss on the topic India's energy security model, how India protected domestic kitchens during the Hormuz crisis. So, the Strait of Hormuz is one of the world's most important energy choke points, though which nearly 20% of global crude oil and around one-fourth of global LPG trade passes. During the recent geopolitical tensions in West Asia, concerns arose over disruptions in LPG supplies. Despite this, India successfully ensured uninterrupted domestic LPG availability. This demonstrates India's energy resilience, crisis management, and welfare oriented governance. So, what happened? Rising tensions in West Asia threatened shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. India imports nearly 60 to 65% of its LPG equipment, with a significant share coming from Gulf countries. There were fears of LPG shortages and price spikes. However, no major shortage occurred. Domestic LPG cylinders continued to reach householders, and waiting periods remained largely under control. Now, how did India manage the crisis? It includes the first point, it will be priority to domestic consumers. The government diverted available LPG suppliers towards domestic householders. Commercial LPG used by hotels, restaurants, and industries were temporarily restricted. Reason? Protect household cooking fuel. Second, commercial LPG was not immediately restored. Even after the crisis eased, commercial LPG supply wasn't fully resumed immediately. Why? If commercial demand had suddenly returned, demand would have increased sharply. Domestic distribution could have suffered and delivery backlogs would have emerged. This is called demand management. Third, buffer stocks. India maintains strategic LPG inventories. These reserves helped absorb temporary supply disruptions. Fourth, diversified import sources. India imports LPG from Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, US, and other suppliers. Diversification reduced dependence on a single route or country. Diversification reduced dependence on a single route or country. Fifth, strong public sector oil companies. Companies like Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, and Hindustan Petroleum coordinated logistics, storage, and last mile distribution effectively. Sixth, digital supply chain monitoring, real time monitoring of cylinder demand, distributor inventories, and transportation allowed faster decision making. Now, what is India's architecture of resilience? It refers to India's ability to absorb shocks and continue essential services. It includes diversified imports, strategic reserves, effective logistics, public sector coordination, digital governance, welfare first policy, and flexible demand management. Now, if we will see from the UPSC perspective, so it is related to the GS paper second. Subject governance. It includes the topics citizen-centric policy, welfare state, and protection of vulnerable households. The keywords included here are inclusive governance, last mile delivery, public distribution efficiency, and also related to the GS paper third, energy security, ensuring an uninterrupted availability of affordable energy despite global crisis. Critical infrastructure, oil terminals, ports, refineries, storage facilities, and distribution network. Supply chain resilience, ability to maintain suppliers despite disruptions. And disaster and crisis management, risk assessment, preparedness, resource allocation, coordination, and strategic petroleum and LPG planning, reducing dependence on volatile global markets. And what are the challenges we have faced? So, heavy dependence on LPG imports. Strait of Hormuz remains a critical choke point. Volatile international prices, increasing household LPG demand, and geopolitical instability in West Asia. Now, way forward, we are looking for some other points which include expand strategic LPG storage, diversify import sources further, increase domestic gas production, promote bio-LPG and compressed biogas, strengthen renewable energy and clean cooking initiatives, and enhance maritime security and alternating shipping routes. So, if you see some keywords related to UPSC, so it will be energy security, and strategic reserves, demand management, supply chain resilience, welfare governance, crisis management, import diversification, energy transition, and last mile delivery. Now, from the whole topic, if I would suggest, so it is the main question is coming out from this whole information. So the question will be: energy security is increasingly becoming a component of national security. Discussed in the context of India's response to the Hormuz crisis. So this will be the question formed here. And at the last, I just want to conclude my words by just saying that India's response during the Hormuz crisis demonstrates that energy security is not just about importing fuel. It is about resilient institutions, strategic planning, efficient governance, and protecting citizens during global shocks. The decision to prioritize domestic LPG and delay the restoration of commercial suppliers reflects a balanced approach between economic management and social welfare, making it a strong example of resilient public policy. So, this is the whole information which I have shared to you about the India's resilience and the Hormuz crisis. I hope you like the way of my explanation. So, further, if you want the PDF of this topic, so you can join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. So, thank you so much.